Okie dokie. We are now live. Let's continue. Last time I know that Gina was found unconscious next to a dead body, it looked like. That sounds very unnerving to be saying. Oh, we're getting a refresher. I just realized she's holding the gun. Oh jeez, now what? So that was the guy that was managing the pawnbrokery. Is he the victim? Let me turn the light off in my room. It's dark in my room, but at the same time, I don't really have we don't really have much money for bills like that. Okay, dokie, let's get back to this. Huh. Oh, right. The police came here to be questioned. That makes sense. No doubt Sasato is going to be busy too, isn't she? Because she got summoned. What is I? Oh, wait a minute. She would be here, wouldn't she? Wait at home. Herlock and Gina were gone. Could have fooled me. That's more accurate to what I think you'd be looking like, but no hiding it here. Events at Windibank's, Shalom situation, Sasato situation. Take it from the top. Oh yeah, yikes. He was shot dead by an unknown assailant, so Pop Windibank is out of the game. So Gina's the defendant, yep. This is gonna be really something. With all he was doing about basically putting his own life at risk with that gun, and now this happened. Wait, she had a feeling this would happen, what? Or a feeling that this happened. It makes sense to me. Two thugs? Uh, oh, this is gonna be hard. And we know it's Gina. We checked the court record already. I just had a thought. Is Iris gonna be our co-counsel? That's just a thought, because we know Susato is currently with male Strongheart, right? So we may be having someone else be standing by us in court. There was nothing I could do. The door was locked and the gun was in her hand. It's kind of hard to see anyone else at the moment with no one else really being to incriminate. Let's look into Gina's arrest too, just because it's popped up. Herlock isn't dead, no. Okay, there's something really funny about seeing a 10-year-old girl with a smoke gun looking like she's ready to fire at the sky. That is a problem. Oh no. Don't tell me. Not good. You think she just kind of figured it out? Yeah. Is she looking for us to prove her wrong or something? How about Sholmes? Wait, what? Okay, so I chose the bottom dialogue option because it just appeared. I figured it'd be the most relevant after what we saw because we clicked the first one already. But Iris already knows that Herlock isn't dead. So that's odd. He was taken to hospital this morning. Okay, no, never mind. That's odd. What kind of English is that? Taken to hospital, not taken to the hospital. Things are just going from bad to worse for Iris, I swear. Saint Sinner. This is definitely an Ace Attorney level pun. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that question too. Wait, is she? I'm looking at this Sasato situation for now. Oh, what? That is a question I do not know the answer to. Oh. Injured Sholmes. You're only human, Ryu. You're only human. But to be fair, they also had, if they had weapons on them, had you ran after them and you caught them, you probably would have been a victim too. I think that's what Iris is driving at. Yeah. I won't say no to that. I don't feel comfortable leaving a 10-year-old at home by herself anyway. You know what? Fair point. I don't know. We can't visit Mr. Sholmes, but we can at least visit Gina. There's not much to investigate. Oh, it looks like there is something so we can check. But can we? Hello, Noob Master. He still thinks it's a spade. Oh, what's so important about the Game Awards, Noob Master? I never actually watched them. So there's more dialogue if I wanted to examine it with Iris too. Okay. I'm not really going to be looking into all that though. For now, I gotta move. They're a joke? Oh. I figured as much. It's always a bit quiet when Hurley's out. Yeah, Iris is assisting us now. She wants to visit the win. Oh yeah, the crime scene. Let's visit Gina first. They let her keep the smoke gun in prison? What? What kind of law is this? We can't. That's what I asked, Ricardo. It's so funny. I probably would know more if you weren't so intent on keeping yourself closed off. You're a thief. Would you steal people's lives too? Is that what you're conceding to? She turned down a lawyer? Legal representation. Let me ask what happened. The funny thing also is that weren't we providing for her already anyway? At least for that night? Or is she like future proofing? Ay ay ay. What? Was she looking for one of those discs? Oh. I'll focus on the lies later. What the heck does snaffled mean? These bigger words and then the slang, I don't know the definition of these words. Gone to grass, dead. Oh, we just take stuff from you. Forget it. Nah, I don't. Am I grown up? That's why. Yeah, I looked up the word, Loot Master. I appreciate the initiative, though. Well, how about those unforgivable lies, if you're willing to talk about those? She really does not make this sound like we have a very good outcome at the end of this. She's on her own then, huh? A photograph depicting a sweet little white cat obtained from Gina while interviewing her in her prison cell. Well, we have something from this. Fucking turn it over. Lagahai. Oh yeah, wasn't that Natsuki's cat or something? What is this? Oh, there's Iris. "13th of February, 9 p.m. One small box." That was 3 days ago. $10. Okay, 2 months ago and now 3 days ago. A redemption ticket. He never redeemed the article. Ah. Interesting. Well, Gina may not want to talk, but I want to show this to her just in case there's actually anything to get out of it. How do I present? Here. Just see if she has anything to say about it. No ta. What the heck, Gina? Okay, fine. I guess we'll go ahead and move. Poor Jenny, we have to help her. Let's go ahead and go to the hospital then. If we can. Oh wait, what are we doing here? We should be going to the crime scene. So he isn't. What happened? I am not gonna. There's a lot of reasons I could have said that didn't really sound like a good explanation, but I didn't want to get into any of them. Bobby is here. That's how you see us. Sure. Does it appear to be working? Oh, that sucks. So he's experiencing the pain of having that bullet be extracted is what I'm getting out of this. Huh. I'm sorry, Iris. There probably isn't much we can examine, unfortunately, is there? You mean the crutches? Weapons? You're so uneducated. Maybe if you have certain imaginations, like you can use it to make a make-believe gun or something. That's surprisingly plausible. Is it? Dang, this place looks so dingy. Wow. That's concerning. Can't really check anything in here, it feels like. Okay, there's a notice board. Thought of the day. On seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly inform matron. Greedy little punks. Good stuff and a bad-looking building. Looks like there's not much else to really examine here, though. So let's go ahead and check out the Baker Street then, right? You don't say. Agreed. There really isn't much to examine here, isn't there? Well, you haven't forgotten to do something, have you, Runo? I don't know if I have. Windibank's Pawnbrokery. Dang. There's a little bit of glass on the ground, but I think that was already there earlier. Keep your voice down. What the heck, what the heck, Ryu? Well, didn't Gregson mention already that he was busy with another case too? Oh. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. He and Iris actually have some type of connection. You saw a bit of that in Case 4. Well, she's got some weight to throw around, doesn't she? Would you believe it? You thirsty, your ladyship. Oh, that's a cute container. It's got a blue flower on it too. I don't even recognize him like this. Let's go ahead and talk, because I don't imagine we'll be able to investigate right now. How's the investigation going, Inspector? Is that confidential? She's staring at you. Did she just see right through you? Is that what we have implied? How could you? How? Of all the characters in this game, why is the 10-year-old one of the smartest ones? There were these two guys actually at the beginning of, I think, like during the investigation of case number 4. I wonder if they're going to be those two. Mr. Sholmes or her ladyship. Let me investigate. Let me look at the court record first, actually. Yeah, there really ain't much else to examine here, it looks like. Alright, let's talk about Mr. Sholmes. So he has no authority over that. Oh God. I certainly hope so. Follow-up questions are a nightmare. We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone feel again. Her ladyship. Watch the sauce. At least she's honest about it. What did you write about the inspector? Wait. Oh yeah, she writes the stories that Gregson is like featured in, right? I wonder what that means then as far as how he's perceiving those stories. Ah, yeah. So basically he's a kiss up. It's actually kind of cool. So Iris has influence. That's basically... Yeah, I figured as much. This animation is so funny. The very much. Teetotal. Uh-huh. Is it about Sasato? Ah, it is about Sasato. So Miss Mikataba, what's it about? Probably it's a male Strongheart. Uh-huh. She didn't hit the fare for the return. Oh, she's basically stuck. I'll give her credit for that, though. We don't have the answer to that, I'm afraid. Well, then. Yeah. You know what? While we're here, I want to just examine. God dang it. Freaking Gina can't actually... Representation papers. So we need Gina's approval to actually do anything. I imagine that we can't really speak to the Bobbies either, can't we? This guy is scary. Oh, it's the 16th now. Yep. Looks like it's the same dialogue for the most part. Alright. Not much else we can do here, I feel like. Okay, so Susato is waiting for us. I like listening out for the rhythm to that sound when the text is coming up, trying to see if I can make something in my head for that. Ouch. Okay, looks like they were still talking. Are my eyes deceiving me? I think I see something in Sasato's kimono. No, wait. That's just the sash, I think. Huh? Is Sasato getting deported? What happened? Perhaps Mr. Unicorn can tell us? Tomorrow? She didn't know. Talk to a Sasato. Only you. Why are you leaving? Oh, snap. I forgot his name, actually. I know his last name is Mikatoba, but that's only because Sasato's been with us the whole game. Professor Mikataba. Eugen. Okay. Yeah, I would not remember that. I don't believe it. It'll take her... Oh, man. Is she gonna get back in time? I know, right? Ah, the less straight girl and the murderer. Yep. Transpicuous. Overstretched. Open and shut. My guy. What do you mean open and shut? Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, dang. You mean to tell me you would have charged Iris too? Leave. Now. Like the murder of, what's his name, right? Magnus McGilded. You must excuse me. Which is... a timely suggestion. Yeah, she turned it down. We actually know that she turned it down, that's the problem. Yeah, we already are aware of this. We talked to Gina first thing. We already know this. Why is it that when why do I keep doing things out of order? I'm not even trying. The way in the circumstances, I can't even be snappy here. It's just sad. Pensive. I know I've heard that word before, I just don't remember the definition. Sounds like it's a plan to me. I'm just itching to dismantle that huge clock. So, the prison. There's nowhere else we can really be going now. Local prison, cell 13, back here. Yep, the grenade launcher. You think she'd have that thing already prepared? So now we have Susato here. How does she get her hair like that anyway? I just noticed. You're saying goodbye. Yeah. I may have missed something or I forgot something, but I wonder why this would be relevant to Gina. The sad thing is, thinking about this, the last memory you'll have of Gina is her behind bars. And she's gonna be charged for freaking murder. Wow. That cut deep, I'm not gonna lie. You're putting the blame on her. It's my fault? I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Oh, wow. We are still here, right? You've told us that everyone lies. Which we have not had the answer to yet. You intend to take this to your grave, don't you? I could be wrong, but... Hold up, what? What? You cannot be serious. You are serious. Don't tell me that... Don't tell me she set the omnibus on fire. The trial 2 months ago. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand. So she committed perjury on the stand. What were the lies that she was telling then? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... you heard a loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my ends, I had the cove's blood all over them. So, Three Fire Mason was already dead at the time. Which means that because the cart never stopped, does that mean that Magnus really did kill him? That's not all. What? He let you scarp her up before the coppers showed up. So you were a witness. Oh God. There's a lot of more extra dialogue here. What you saw, what you heard after the event. What did you see? Yeah, how would you see anything if you were in the dark? That's true, but... yeah. A disc all bright and shiny. Eggert took it from you. Eggert Benedict, right? Uh-huh. I'm gonna just look something else here. Do we have Magnus McGilden in our court record? No, it doesn't look like we have him here at all. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. The bog trotter told me. I wore it to mutter a word of it to no one. So that's what explains then why she was so stern on keeping that disc on hand. What about what you heard? I was straining my ears the whole time. Not only him. Okay. 2 people were coming on. Considering it only opened once, yeah, that makes the most sense. I'm gonna miss that book. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGillick claimed he slept during the carriage ride. So that was a lie. Neither of them was asleep. Oh. Dang. We can probably make inferences though. They were because we know that Magnus McGilden had like a booklet to keep like track of depths. And the Rice Pirate Mason wasn't very he was not very well off either. But they have a connection. I had a feeling that this case really didn't feel like it was properly solved. And now we have even more confirmation to that. Okay, after the event. I just noticed there's some kind of trinkets on Iris's backpack. What are those? Is that a rabbit and a frog? Oh yeah, fair play in first. Wait a minute, what? Those two. A favor? Okay. 10 guineas for that. He's bribing them. On Baker Street. Well, that's extremely convenient then, how you didn't really need a name or even really know what the person looks like. Meaning that it could not have been... It could have been Gina either to have left it there. Okay, that makes it a lot more plausible then as to how that mistake could have been made. Not without conditions. What are those conditions? I have a very strong suspicion that Gina actually up and murdered Mr. McGilded. I don't know if I'm actually right on that, but currently, that's what I'm kind of just getting. I think she just did not trust him, and she wanted to make sure that he could not get her back for anything, as if he did not trust her to keep her word. Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. There's more. You did not see anything. I If he's delayed, go to the pawn shop when the bank so it is. Extend the loan before the 2 months are up. I get it. McGill that planned it. Coercion. He said he would make it so he couldn't live in the East End no more. No kidding. He'd have outed you, basically. So the true villain in all of this is society, for casting y'all aside. Uh, More concerned than livid, if I'll be real. What? Let me represent you in court. You what? Currently, it's all up to you right now. If you don't sign those papers, we're done. She doesn't know for sure. We can't answer. Right. Well, we can at least get started. So she has the paper. Okay. Can we count on you, Gina? The paperwork signed by Gina to put me in charge of her defense. Showing this to Scotland Yard detective gives us access to the crime scene. Where will this go? That I must know. And I want to keep going. So, let's save. Okay. Okay, it's 1:26. So we have a few hours left. We are, I believe, authorized to do our work here too. Your ladyship. I'll be back. I'm gonna put some. I have some bread I left lying out, and I gotta put it in a bag. Okay, I'm back. I turned my lights on because it's not. It's also just not good for my eyes. Yeah. Our last after our last day together, Sasata. This is gonna be a shame. Man. I'm counting on you, Iris. Let's just go ahead and check it out. We could, but I want to investigate here now. They've got the tape. Oh, man. You're too young for this, Iris. Heck, I think Sasato was too young for this. He is walking out. What is it now? Okay. I'm not sure if I should find that sadder or... No, that's just sadder. If it's just for a different reason. Be gentle. His hair is graying, I just realized. I feel so much cringe right now. What the heck, my guy? Ah. Let's go ahead and look into this. Let's examine for the time being. A megaphone. Oh, Iris is back to speaking up, it looks like. Oh, gramophone, not a megaphone. I don't know what this stuff is. What is it, Iris? And it's opened. The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's in there. What does... Okay, I don't... I have... My comprehension is not very good. What does it mean? So... Okay. Iris's Story Manuscript, a long unpublished story that Mr. Sholmes deposited at the pawnbrokery of the victim, Mr. Windibank. It's entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles. So that's some evidence now. This is a revolver. A real one. Yeah, I picked one up without thinking and almost got... Actually, I got convicted for murder. That was weapon was for you. You didn't even have to take your own life, mate, guy. It had only one bullet in there, too. Yeah. Only one shot from that revolver has been fired. That's a lot of paper. Okay, I have produced. I, the undersigned, agree to legal representation by the lawyer named hereunder in regards to the following incident. Defendant Gina Lestrade, alleged offense of murder of Baker Street pawnbroker. Date of trial the 17th of April, 10 a.m. Attorney-in-law Ryunosuke Naruhodo. That's tomorrow morning. I missed having her. Look at that cursive handwriting. Unfortunately, there really isn't much else we can do with it right now. I'm gonna hold off on investigating that body until just a little bit later. Yeah, it's been a little bit later. How is that the most reassuring thing you've told us so far? I may well be able to help with that. What did you find, Iris? There's nothing like the sight of blood to keep the blood pump. Okay, that's something I... Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue. You use it for like forensics. Luminol! So we can identify whether or not whoever's blood is whatever. So she's gonna be like Emma Skye with this. Bleeding great. Well, yeah, it has to be. So we at least have confirmation that this is where he was bleeding. Blood samples portfolio. A sample of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator developed by Mr. Sholmes. Different people's blood turns different colors. Reagent left. Look, there's very much to gain from looking at that again. The scene of the crime and Sholmes' operation. But before I look at that, blood samples portfolio. Ah, she really is a secret weapon. Last night at shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. Gotta do what you gotta do. Prostrate on the floor. This has gotten very complicated. She's... Yeah, she ain't the victim here, at least. Not according to your own logic. The gun was right in her right hand. The key to the door was also in her pocket. The prime suspects. This could be a screenshot, I don't know why. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Your eyes ain't gonna unfortunately change the outcome of whether or not he's okay or not. Don't mince your words, Inspector. Uh-oh. Speak up or she will flip you. General anesthetic, the latest thing. What? Oh no. Dude, what the heck? Let's present some of this evidence then. I don't know how this will be relevant. Do you know anything about this manuscript? Fascinating. What's that supposed to mean? Like, what? How do you think that will come across? Every time. I guess there's not much else really to show off. Should we move? If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. Nani? Let me present one more idea then of what could be shared. But I can't imagine this could be relevant. It's not. Whatever paper was to hand. You are so two-faced. Is that right? The second redemption ticket. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilder's overcoat. A small box. Wait, when did we say anything about a box? Oh, right. This is what we got from Gina. Big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. Only 2 months. If we can, we'd like to. You're wasting your time. Very sensible. Okay, well, let's go ahead and then examine that main shop. Yeah, there are some boxes here, but we don't know if that could actually be McGilded's. Could be any one of them. He is supposed to be a rich guy, is I imagine. That's a take. What? What are you thinking with that kind of crazy talk? Ah, this takes me back. Ah. Hello. Wait, what did Herlock like to do? Practice in his drawing room. Patriotic. What does that have to do with this? Forget that for now. Let's examine this bullet. Even though there's a Bobby right here. Time to put that gun to work. This is such a ridiculous invention. Because how can you really tell what if the blood belongs to a different individual, but it's the same color? It's green, okay. So it's not Windibanks. That's what we're getting from this. Two samples of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator. The name is unknown, but we know what happened in this shop. Ain't life a stinker? A folding stereoscope. Over there. All sorts of pictures. Cool. Make money out of these. Wait, do you mean like counterfeit? No, wait. No, not. It's not a. It's not a printer. What am I thinking? A music box. Should we? Oh. I guess we are. I think we've heard this one just like yesterday, haven't we? Never mind that. Wow. Having influence must be fun. Weird how we can't examine. Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow. I bit my tongue. That glass, I wish we could examine. Oh, this picture photo looks similar. Is there? More blood. One gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th of April. 10:30 p.m. Yeah, we had one of these from Gina earlier. Get it out. Yeah. I would say that the one on the right may show more of the... may show less of the snowman, though. But otherwise, I cannot see anything that really makes him different. I've got it. What if we were to look at these two at once? Do we get to use that stethoscope? Or the stereoscope? Okay, Iris. Let's hear you. About these two photographic prints. The one we found here at Mr. Winterbank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. Huh? Oh, so I already noticed that. They're very similar, but not quite identical. It looks like we're seeing, like, the cat... Okay, I think I see the real difference, though. I was focusing at the snowman, but actually, it looks like the one on the right. The cat is facing straight at us, but we're actually looking at a slight angle on the left one. They're a set. This pair of photographs. Yes. I'm excited. Yeah. No idea, huh? She's over the moon. Bless her. I'm game. How stereoscopic prints work. How to view stereoscopic prints. Take it from the top. The reason it works is because we have two eyes. Yeah, it also see in 3 dimensions. Uh-huh. Cool. Perspective. Isn't that incredible? Left eye view. And right eye view. Yeah, we can. Oh, they're not in the court rec. Well, no, they are. Show me. I'm pretty sure I can. Watch me. Okay. Oh my god. You know what? Let me do it now. It hurts to try. I'm just gonna let... Let's go. I already know how to do that, yeah. That's enough practice. Two overlapping images like this. Okay. That's actually really fun, but it kind of hurts my brain to do it. Yes! I wouldn't advise that. Your artifacts start to hurt. I'm trying to cross my eyes right now. Nope, I can't. Man. Staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. I agree with that. Needing technology just kind of takes the fun out of it. Knowing this game, I would not be surprised if we do need to know this. If only we could examine that blood stain. Oh, wait a minute. We can. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I've noticed. I just wasn't allowed to investigate it. I should put my phone on the charger just in case someone tries to call me. That's the wrong charger. That's to my laptop. This is the charger I'm looking for, to my phone. Okay. Let's go ahead and present this then. I go ahead and show it the iris. Wait, that's the wrong button. So whose blood is this? It's purple. I agree with that. A bloodstains on its own won't really tell us very much if we don't know the identity of whoever has it. Do I? It's from a gloved finger. A glove made of leather. Who have we seen that has worn... Who wears leather gloves? Let's think about this. Okay. As far as this one particular this pawnbroker ticket, Gina was the one to redeem it, but she doesn't wear gloves, doesn't she? But it was... Wait a minute. Was it... Eggert was caught bleeding, wasn't he? Maybe I do. Wait, she knows too? Magnus McGilded, Gina Lestrade, Thrice Fired Mason, or Pop into... Oh. God dang it. Okay, never mind. I don't know who the heck it was. My idea was none of these four. Would it be Gina? Because Magnus never had the ticket. Magnus never had the ticket, right? Wait. But Gina never was actually shown bleeding. But Thrice... Oh, God. I did not think it would be Thrice Fired Mason, but it actually might be him. Okay, let's go with that. That was the wrong one. The victim of the omnibus case. That's what I'm thinking. It's very possible if that's the case, because Gina was covered in his blood. We heard that earlier. Was he? Oh. Okay, I forgot about that detail. But I knew it didn't matter who, like, whose gloves it was. It just mattered whose blood it was. Oh, please. That's an insult if I've ever heard one. Okay, a redemption ticket issued by the pawnbroker owned by the victim with Mr. Mason's blood. Uh-oh. How much time has passed? Yeah, you did. How could you forget that, my guy? Yeah. Yeah, we're running out of time to go and check the prison. Alright, to the prison. The third time today we're visiting her. Ah? I'm gonna call her. She's gonna get that grenade launcher, isn't she? Or am I wrong? What's the point in asking? That's not what we said. How about it, Gina? That music. Let's talk about what we've uncovered. This music is so forlorn. Who done it? We don't have that answer yet. don't say. Yeah, she's not wearing gloves. But we already have established that it was Magnus McGilded who was wearing them. So we gotta present evidence as to why we believe that she was in there. But first I'm gonna do this. Nah, don't bother. Dang. You're just giving yourself up. The problem is that you'd be charged with murder. I don't think you'd have a future if that's what happened. So evidence, huh? This is what she gave us. This is, of course, irrelevant to her. Either we have to present the manuscript for Iris' story, or the pawnbroker ticket. So what do I think? This is for the overcoat. But she already had it. So why would she need to go back for this? So wouldn't that mean that it's the manuscript? I can't think of it being anything else. Well, that's good then. With one exception. I think we got her. Iris's manuscript. Alright, yeah. No way! At least 5,000 pounds. That's horrible! You could not really have been thinking to do that. We're currently on the cusp of what feels like a betrayal of trust right now. Oh, that's gotta sting. If it was not for Iris's sake, then you've betrayed her trust. So I would like to imagine that's not what she did that for. That's just it also. It was still in there. You just ain't realized it yet. So, Herlock did not lie then. That's what we know. Alright, alright. So we're gonna get some answers then. Your reason for breaking in. So you wanted to be sure you could actually trust him, huh? I never had a father. It will never not be funny to me still how Iris has an education. Well, that's how I see it, yeah. Is the sentimentality too much for you? But then there's no one to catch you when you're falling and you can't get back up on your own. Oh yeah, I didn't notice those. Wait, those are supposed to be red? Huh? It looked brown to me. So are we to present the blood samples portfolio? Well, I can't think of much else to present now. Take it easy, Iris. Don't. Purple. What the? That really is luminol. It can uncover blood even if it's not even there. That has to be Fired Mason then. I knew it. What do you mean? Something interesting. It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. The omnibus case is finally solved. Magnus McGilded really did do it. So, Susato. Let's catch ourselves back up to speed. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony. So wait a minute, wouldn't that mean then that it's possible that the overcoat didn't belong to Magnus at all, but it belonged to Three-Spired Mason? These things couldn't have a reason for McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. If that's what really happened, the blood would have splashed all over the front of the coat. Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. There's no escaping it now. He did kill him. He really did. We got a guilty man found not guilty, and he still was suffered the death penalty. Wow. Mr. Naruhodo. Remember, dude, he still did not last past that day. You're not an accomplice anyway. You couldn't have known. You were just doing your part. I genuinely did. I believed. Or rather, I wanted to. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Those turquoise eyes are staring into my soul. I feel my spine trembling. A lawyer's weapon. Kazuma told us this. Kazuma-sama. Sogi. You really are the Mia of this game. There could be no victory without faith. Oh my god, please stop staring at me like that. What now? Sounds like in this empire or Japan you come from, everyone must be soft. Dang, Gina. What's I supposed to say to Sasato, who believed in me when I was tried as a murderer for Kazuma? What about Mr. Natsuki? I cannot agree with that. Rip him up and chuck him away. This is the last time. I bet that's what he wants and all now. Well, she's telling the truth now, ain't she? Coming down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. Shoot! You're telling the truth now! Why not trust you now? You half baked? No, my bread is done. I made sure of that. Context, I actually did bake some bread. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more? Seriously? Huh? Mr. Naro Oda. Mr. Nara Otto. I love having this synchronization here. What do you mean? Unfortunately. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. It is my determination to find the truth. What? What do you expect me to say to that? Do what you like. I don't get you. Perhaps that's for the best. Whoever's hiding there, what happened? Is that Herlock? Blimey, you're sharp. Oh, it's Grayson. The art of stuff. Okay, you've been listening in our conversation. No, no, no. Nothing untoward would happen after hours. Oh, man. Bye, bye, and bye. Oh, I see. That's a shame. Lord Strongheart? Emergency? What? Oh, silly Gregson, I have the history button. I can see everything and printed in black and white, so don't try to hide anything from me. Let's chat some. Delighted. He says such silly things. Yeah. Counting on you, Susato. What was that feeling? Oh, right. We have to say goodbye to her. Hey, Andy Switchy. You've had the B. You have to be. Right. Susato has been interrogated for half the day. The other half of the day, she's been talking with Male Strongheart about having to leave because of her father falling ill. And then she was helping us with actually trying to investigate. And then she said to file the papers after the fact too. Great game. Moki sounds good. Maybe I'm thinking of Mocha probably. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested. All in the back of the news that her father had fallen ill and that she must return to Japan at once. Thank you for your kind words. The music has gone silent again. This is going to be the wrong answer, but I'm going to say, are you going to flip me one more time, Susato? One final task. Going back to Japan, tomorrow's departure. One final task. 2 months since we arrived in London. Facets. Poetry. Absolute poetry. I've grown so much. How is my growth not important? Tomorrow's departure. Huh. Four in the morning? Oh my god. Absolutely not. Oh yeah, you're an outlaw right now, aren't you? You're not allowed back in Japan. You'd probably be seen as like a fugitive. Oh, never mind. So that final task. Is that her tome? It's my notes. Oh. Well, that's very handy. That's gonna be fascinating to look through. Looks like we won't have those notes until later. In what way, shape, or form have you failed in anything at all? Genuine question, because you are freaking invaluable. I'm gonna look at the court record though, because we have these notes. Case summary. Victim found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus of the day after a stab wound to the abdomen. Mason Milverton, Brigmaker. A surprise fourth witness's testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. I knew it. I knew it would happen. It could not end like that without getting flipped one last time. The Susato shut down. Dang. Well, I'm looking forward to continuing this next time. The Small Hours. St. Sinner's Hospital. Oh, wait. Herlock. Herlock is okay. This is going to be a day to remember. Well, I'll go ahead and call it a night for now. I'll come back.